Jesus knew you needed to hear this. Don't be afraid. Only believe. I want to share the story behind this verse right here because I think this brings a lot of good context to it and it will really encourage you. So stay till the end because you will not regret watching this. So this story in the Bible happens when Jesus is walking and there's a big crowd around him. And then there's this man named Jairus. And Jairus has a big problem. His daughter is dying. And Jesus is basically Jairus' only hope. So he runs to Jesus and he falls on his knees and he's like, Jesus, please come to my house and heal my daughter. She's literally dying. Like she's not going to make it. And Jesus says, all right, bet, let's do it. Come on. And so Jairus and Jesus and all the disciples are walking to Jairus' house. And there's a lot of people around them. It's packed. It's crowded. And they keep moving and moving and moving. But then all of a sudden, Jesus stops. He says, hold up. Somebody touched me. The disciples look at him and he's like, bruh, of course somebody touched you. There's all these people around you. But then Jesus was like, no, I felt the power go out of me. And somebody did touch Jesus. This woman touched Jesus' robe because she was hoping and praying that when she touched his robe, she would be healed of this issue of blood that she had been having for 12 years. 12 years of doctors telling her there's no way she's ever going to be healed. 12 years of people rejecting her because back then when you had this issue, you were literally considered unclean. You were an outcast. People did not want to hang around you. And instantly, as soon as she touched Jesus' robe, she was healed. And so Jesus turns around and looks at her and says, daughter, your faith has made you well. And while Jesus is telling her that, some dude comes up to Jesus and Jairus and breaks the news that Jairus' daughter has just died. So we have this amazing miracle where this woman was healed of her issue of blood, but we also have this very sad news that Jairus' daughter is dead. And so Jairus is probably sitting there like, man, why did Jesus have to stop? We would have been there by now. My daughter would still be alive right now if Jesus didn't stop. And maybe that's how some of you guys feel. You feel like God is blessing everyone else. Everyone else is getting their miracle, their breakthrough. Everyone else is getting ahead of you in life. But this is when Jesus tells Jairus, don't be afraid. Only believe. And that's what Jesus is telling you today, because you know what happened after Jesus got to their house? Jesus walked in and he was like, bro, what are y'all crying about? The daughter is not dead. She's just sleeping. And Jesus walks into the room, takes her by the hand and says, get up. And the daughter is literally brought back to life. And here's the point with this message. God is never late. We're just impatient. I'm here to tell you that if you're still breathing, God's still working. And he said he's working all things together for your good. So if it's not good yet, God's not done yet. As long as God keeps waking you up, he still has a plan for you. That's why I
woke up this morning with breath in my lungs, giving God my praise. If I'm still breathing, then God isn't done. I'ma walk by faith.